Hi kids! Today's Bible story is about forgiveness. In the original story, there aren't names for each of the people, but I'm going to give the people names to make it easier to understand. So long ago, Charlie owed a lot of money to the king, so much in fact that in order to pay it all off, he would have had to sell himself and his family as well as all of his possessions. Could you imagine that? So Charlie begged and begged the king to show mercy, and he said that he would pay him back eventually. Instead of forcing Charlie to pay his debt in these horrible ways, the king forgave him. The king told Charlie that he never had to pay the debt. Now that's pretty amazing, but the story doesn't end there. Charlie then goes and sees Ralph, who just owed him a little bit of money. Charlie gets so angry that he throws Ralph in jail until he pays him back just that little bit of money. The king was upset with Charlie because he should have shown Ralph mercy, especially after the king forgave his enormous debt. You might ask how this story relates to God. God forgives us in some pretty big ways. Whenever we mess up, we can come to God and show him how sorry we are. God will always forgive you, no matter how big or small you might have messed up. But there's an expectation that comes with that. When other people do something wrong to us, it's our job to forgive them, just like God forgives us. Now that can be really hard, and Peter even asked the Lord, "How many times should I forgive someone who does something wrong to me? Is 7 times enough?" But then Jesus answers, not just 7 times, but 77 times. So let's make a little craft to remind us that while our mistakes are forgiven or erased, we are also called to love others and forgive them. You're going to want to take your heart-colored piece of paper and fold it in half. It doesn't matter which way you fold it. Then take your scissors and cut half of a heart. If you don't know how to do this, you can follow me. And then take your scissors and cut 2 slits into the middle of the heart. And then you can unfold it and draw a big smiley face in between the 2 slits. And make sure to give your little guy a big smile. Then next you want to take your pencil and put it underneath the first slit and have it come back out. And there you go. So make sure to remember this while you're erasing your mistakes. Always love others and forgive them for their mistakes. So let's finish by praying. Dear God, help us to forgive others even when it can be really hard. And thank you for forgiving all of our mistakes as well. Amen.